Welcome back, guys. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about some more rumors that have come up about the You People movie. Some announcements from Disney. We're going to talk about a little bit of that. It's a short rundown tonight, so hope you enjoy it. All right, guys, welcome back to another episode of The Rundown. Let me get this out of the way, guys. I hope you guys can hear me correctly. And let me know in the chat if there's any lag or anything going on. But thanks for joining us for Thursday. I know I said last night when we did our Wednesday rundown that we wouldn't do one at this time today, but I got the date wrong. So me and Amy Newman will be doing a short rundown Friday. It wasn't supposed to be the day. It was supposed to be Friday. But so I was like, you know what? To make up for my mistake, let me do a regular show. And once again, joining me as always is the lovely Joy Fagan. Hey, babe, how you doing?
I'm good.
You ready for my real birthday present later on? Nah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Guys, you don't know. Well, no, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but you kind of do. But like I said, thanks again for joining us for another rundown. We are live on Facebook. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube, as always. And we are streaming this bootleg version on TikTok. So there we go. So it's kind of a bootleg. So if you're on TikTok, you can check it out right there. But yeah. Thank you, guys. So as usual, it's the same thing. We're going to go through 3 acts for the show. Act 1, we're going to talk about entertainment news, some trending topics. Act 2, we're going to review some things. We're not going to do an Act 3 this time. I was going to do something. Me and Nixon came up with an idea. I said, you know what? Let's save that for tomorrow. And then I was going to do another idea for Act 3 for the rundown part of the show. But then I was like, I don't got time to put the graphics together. I was running out of time. So I was like, no. So it was only going to be 2 acts. So it was going to be a short rundown, hopefully. And I'm going to charge my wife to keep me on task. So like tight 30. Tight 30. Tight like a butthole.
He always says that.
Yeah. Tight. Okay. Now, Act 1. You got your notes, so you're not even ready. See, look at this. Let me put the camera back on her. She's not even ready. You got it? Okay. What's the first? Let's start with the show, guys. Oh, before I get started with the entertainment news part of the show, I'm gonna remind you guys. Look, so super chats. If we decide to go through overtime, do the lowdown part of the show with the more mature part of it, which for our patrons and our channel members. If you want to watch us record that, if we get to our goal right here, the super chat goal. So if you want to donate, you want to help us out, and we appreciate any donations that you give us. If this says 0 by the end of the show, it's my birthday. So, I'm not going to feel too bad about it, but it is my birthday. So don't be, I'm going to just say, do better, audience. No, I'm just playing. No, I appreciate any time you guys want to help us out. And you want to send us any questions that you want us to talk about. We will interrupt the show if you send us a super chat question. So anytime you want to send a super chat, we appreciate it. If not, it's all good. Hit the like button. Just hit the like button. That's cool. Don't need a super chat. Hit the like. That's fine with me. If you like it, I love it. Now, I'm already sweating under these lights. Let's get started with the entertainment news part of the show. Before we get to, another interruption. Before we get started with that, let me go to the commercial kind of so you can see how you can help support the channel. So let's do that right now before we get to the entertainment news.
Hey everyone, want to know how you can support the channel? You can start by smashing the like button on this video, share, and by leaving comments during and after the live stream. It won't cost you a thing, and it really does help us out. As mentioned earlier, tipping is always appreciated with the super chat to go along with your question or comment. Not only will it help us get close to reaching our goals, we will also respond to your super chats as they come in or during our We Got Your Mail segment, guaranteed. Can't send a super chat here on YouTube? Another way you can get your tipped question in is by going to streamlabs.com/T3Medias/tip. You'll see a page that looks like this where you can submit your name, comments, and donation. You can also find Th3 Medias on Cash App, and for our Twitch viewers, you can donate anytime. Thanks for the support, and now here's your host with the latest in entertainment news.
All right, now, so let's get into our entertainment news portion of it. This is the first time in a long time I actually did that perfectly on time, appropriately. So, Joy, what is the first story that we're going to talk about today?
The You People fake kiss scandal.
Scandal?
Why is everything got to be a scandal?
I don't know.
I just
Stop being so scandalous.
Co-star Andrew Schultz pointed out that the kiss between Jonah Hill and Lauren London at the end of the scene would end up being fake and created by CGI during a new episode of the Brilliant Idiots podcast. Immediately, people gravitated to the rumor that it was because the two maiden leads had no chemistry and refused to kiss at the end of the movie. It was later reported that Lauren was still grieving the loss of her partner of 6 years, but would later point out the fact that she kissed Michael B. Jordan in the film without remorse. What do you and everybody out there think of this rumor that Lauren London and Jonah Hill had no chemistry?
I remember I saw this on TikTok first. I didn't see that actual podcast. I don't follow it, but I saw the clip where he was like, I forgot he was even in the movie. He was like, that you know that kiss at the end of the movie where Jonah Hill and Laura London kiss at the end, spoiler alert, they kiss. He said that was CGI, and if you look at it closely, you can really tell that it was like forced together. They just leaned in, and I guess they were separated. Maybe they were close by each other, but the rest was done with computer. And when you look closely, when we watched it in the theaters, you wouldn't notice it. You're not even gonna think about it. But when you look at it closer, then you're like, oh yeah, that was fake. So immediately, like when we did our review on this channel for You People, we said we liked it. I enjoyed the movie.
I enjoyed it.
We both.
I had a good time. I thought it was hilarious.
We had a great time with it. Let me get us back on camera here. We had a great time with it, and there were people who wanted to just bash on it because they were saying that it was. The thing that made it enjoyable for us was the fact that we had a great audience. We saw it in the theaters. This was a movie that should have went to the theaters. We probably would have did better if it would have went to theaters first. But that being said, okay, if you didn't like it, that's fine. But the whole thing about them not having chemistry and this and that and the other, did you hear about that stuff? Did you buy into all that?
I mean, I saw it on TikTok where the people who were complaining about the movie were like, they don't look good together.
That's not believable.
There was no chemistry. It was so fake. They had other complaints too.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, why are we creating a scandal for what? They're not boyfriend girlfriend. They're not married. Who the heck cares if they didn't actors. Really kiss or did kiss or didn't kiss or whatever? I mean, how many times have we heard people report later on other movies that are like, oh my God, those two hated each other so much.
Yeah.
They fought every day. That was the worst tension on the set.
Yeah.
But you liked a movie. So what difference does it make?
Exactly.
What difference does this movie was not about their love story as in like, other romantic comedies where it's focused on sexy times and kisses and love. It was about their family. The comedy and the learning with their family. So what difference does it make?
People just wanted to see drama where there wasn't. And I agreed. Everything you're saying, I agree with you too on it as far as who cares. But then it later got... people, how people are on TikTok. They'll dig in. You'd be like, they have to confirm how they feel about it. It was she said that it was saying there was no chemistry. Before I get into what I'm about to say later, let's go into. Can you tell us exactly what it came out later? The reason why they did not kiss each other. That came up later.
LA Times reported productions that didn't want to use CGI had to ensure that the leads would quarantine together before getting their lips locked.
Right.
So the fake kiss in You People was actually a side effect of COVID-19 and not, as some reviewers and online commenters have said, a side effect of the lack of chemistry.
Right. And just like Peter Lane is saying in the chat, who the heck cares? Who cares? Who on earth cares? But now, the rumors came out. just because they didn't have chemistry, they should have cast a different person to play the girl or whatever. You know, all this other stuff, which I disagreed with. I thought Lauren London did a great job. Then they explained that it was because of COVID. But then the detectives on TikTok was like, nuh-uh, because she just did a movie during shutdowns and all this stuff, restrictions and stuff, with Michael B. Jordan, a movie called I forgot it was a Clancy movie. It was like an action movie, I think. And there was a kissing scene. Not only that, I mean, she's laying. I saw and I think I have the clip, the picture. Let me see if I can go back to the picture. You can see right there in the bottom, right, like laying on top of the brother, locking lips. That ain't CGI. They were, you know how I tried to kiss you when we got married? Like that. They were kissing.
But again.
And this movie came out just before You People, and so it had to be, and after the pandemic. Now, I still don't buy into the whole they didn't have chemistry, but I'm learning that production sets have things like intimacy coaches and stuff like that, and you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate. If she didn't want to lock lips with Jonah Hill for whatever reason, that's her prerogative. You're an actor, an actress for hire. It's your business. It doesn't matter whether she doesn't for whatever reason. I can speculate all day and every day. But for whatever reason she don't want to, she doesn't have to. You're not obligated to.
Well, and people are assuming it's her, but
or maybe it was
I don't know Jonah Hill's story. I don't know if he's married or engaged or girlfriend.
But his comfort level has been in talks for a long time.
He could have a girlfriend who's like,
he probably wasn't comfortable with
it. I don't want you kissing on people.
Exactly. Or
and
just
he was like,
personally.
okay, cool. I'm not going to do it.
Right. It could have just as easily been him. I'm not comfortable with it. I don't want to because his comfort level and his mental health has become a topic of conversation recently on making movies. It could have just as easily have been him. I'm the producer. I don't want to be in that situation. I know the script calls for it, but we'll figure something out. It could have been him, and that's their prerogative. It's not a big deal. Like Peter said. Who cares? I don't know why
people want stuff to be there when it's not there.
Because I need it. I need the drama.
Who
cares? Peter goes. You see what Peter just said in the chat? No straight woman is passing up on kissing Michael B. Jordan.
Well, I mean,
look, I was kind of going there. We saw
it on SNL. They really played into that on SNL, where everybody kept coming out.
Remind them what happened.
Huh?
On SNL, remind him. When Michael B. Jordan was hosting, right?
Yes, I can't think of her name.
The black one that she had the wedding dress, right?
Well, every single female character, even the lesbian one, came out and was like.
He's like, ain't you gay?
She's like, well,
but
you know,
but you Michael B. Jordan,
you know,
but you Michael. And I didn't want to see Peter. You beat me to it in the chat. I didn't want to say it, but I thought it when I saw that. I was like, yeah, okay. But most women are gonna be like, that's Michael B. Jordan. But anyway, guys, like I said, this is. I mean, look, maybe that's the case, maybe not. But at the end of the day, who really cares? It's not really a big deal. But all these rumors, there was no chemistry, there was no. These are the same people that just wanted to hate the movie no matter what. So if you like it, I love it. I thought the movie was great, and I had a good time with it. But let's move on, guys. If you want to keep talking with it, what do you guys think? Speculate. Put in if you're watching this after the show is over. You watch this on the podcast, or listening to this on the podcast, whatever. Comment below. Let us know what you guys think. Or right now in the live chat, just if you want to keep talking about. But let's move on because I think that's a nothing burger. Let's move on from that. What is this? Something on my head. I got some lint on my head. Oh, there we go. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Babe, what is the next topic of the week?
Disney announces new projects are on the way. After the difficult news that he had to deliver about layoffs and losses, Disney CEO Bob Iger announced several big news items for fans during the company's earnings call for the year-end 2022 quarter on Wednesday. Let's run them down. Animated film lovers, Iger announced that 2 new sequels to the massive franchises of Toy Story and Frozen were in development. A sequel to animated comedy Zootopia was also announced. Iger also announced that Pandora is coming to the West Coast via an Avatar experience that will be coming to Disneyland in Anaheim. Currently, Disney's Animal Kingdom in Orlando features Pandora, the world of Avatar, an area dedicated to James Cameron's creatures that feature the 2 rides Avatar Flight of Passage and Na'vi River Journey. Later, from CBR.com, Scar, the iconic villain from Disney's The Lion King, is getting a brand new solo series from Dynamite Entertainment, exploring the character's previously untold story. Dynamite Entertainment, who also publishes titles such as Gargoyles and Darkwing Duck, announced writer Chuck Brown and artist Trevor Fraley will be working on a brand new Disney Villains Scar solo series, launching April 2023.
I'm gonna tell you right now what the only thing I heard was Scar. I even had, she's in the chat room right now. I had to educate Nixon about why this is so important. I even begin the show. Sometimes I haven't done it in a long time, but I usually begin the show with prepare yourself. I'm always talking about being prepared all the time. Where did I learn that? From Uncle Scar, the guy who taught us the greatest king in the Pride Lands. Scar, the most misunderstood character of all time. Scar. You want to know how he got that scar in his face? That sound like the Joker. You want to know how I got these scars? Mufasa. I'm telling you, it was all Mufasa's fault. We are finally going to get the story that's going to finally vindicate one of the greatest kings of the Pride Rock. Babe, are you excited about, as I am, learning a little bit more about the great king, the true king of Wakanda, Scar? What do you think?
I could not be more whelmed, less caring about. I don't care. I really don't.
But it's Scar, the greatest king in the Pride Lands.
Everything on your screen, I could care less about.
You're not excited about. Okay, let's run it down. Toy Story 5. Let me talk about Toy Story 5 last. Frozen 3 should have been announced a long time ago. I don't know why it took so long. I mean, part 1 was a phenomenon. Part 2 did even better in the box office. I'm not going to say it was better than the first. I think the first one was better than the sequel, but the sequel made more money. Frozen 3 should have been announced. Zootopia 2 should have been announced a long time ago because it was a sleeper hit. Nobody saw it coming. The fact that it made $1 billion. Nobody saw that coming. It was a brand new property, original story from Disney. They're known to make $1 billion in their sleep, but nobody thought that movie was. But that was a good movie.
You know me very well. To know
my wife hates animation.
Animated films are not my jam.
She hates fun and joy. Her name is Joy, but she does not like it in her movie.
I've seen both Frozen movies. They're very cute. But they don't do anything for me.
The House of Mouse does not turn her on. Like, I got to do my French flipper trick for that.
I've seen all the Toy Stories. Again, cute, sweet. I cried several times, but they don't do anything for me. I'm not like at the end going, oh my gosh, when is the next one coming? Yeah. I'm like,
everybody said the same thing when
I don't care.
When Toy Story 3 was announced, it was like, but why? But then when it came out, it was like, this was great. That's a good ending way to end it up. Then Toy Story 4 was announced. And now they were really like, why? The third one rounded it off and ended it perfectly. But when it came out, it still was a good story and it did great. And people are now saying the same thing. Why? I mean, that's twice in a row because it's the same formula and it's going to be the same ending. You're going to ask the question of why, and this is not necessary. Out of all the ones on the list that's not necessary, Toy Story 5 would be on top of that list. I agree. I get it. I'm gonna talk like my boy Skip from Skip and Undisputed. I got it. But every time these movies come out, they crush and make billions of dollars. And people are like, I saw on a message earlier today. I got hit up on our community tab, and somebody said, how did they say it? Why is it so necessary to make these stories all over again and kind of, just like it's repetitive and stuff like that's because they make money. I mean, it's the ultimate answer for everything. If they make $1 billion, you make a sequel. I mean, it's not rocket science. I understand that Toy Story doesn't seem like it can go anywhere, and the stories feel repetitive, but the kids love it. They make money. You're gonna go take your kids out to go see it. It's gonna happen. And I feel like they should probably take the story into a new direction with new toys. But Tom Hanks and Tim Allen they're coming back. It's if it makes dollars, it makes sense. Period. That's just the end of it. I don't know. That's how I feel about anything. What you guys saying?
I think people think that I just don't like. I've seen most of the movies.
I have tried to get her to watch cartoons. She will punch me in the throat.
I've watched Encanto many times, and it is
it's good. Pronounced Encanto.
Babe, I speak Spanish. It is a good movie. I cried. I sing the songs. It's just not my jam. If you ask me a movie I want to watch, an animated movie is never going to be in those naming of movies.
Right.
They're not my jam. They're not what I gravitate for. Thrones, a comedy.
That's not like fun.
Put me on some ridiculousness. I'll watch that all day, every day.
She likes seeing people hurt themselves. She doesn't like wholesome, good cartoons. Guys, let us know what you guys think. Try to name some cartoons that my wife can get on board with. I'm pretty sure things like I tried to get her to watch Beavis and Butthead. I tried to get her to watch.
I watched a lot of that stuff when I was younger.
She's like, I am a grown adult.
I grew up being in love with Speed Racer.
There you go.
But I don't have interest anymore. I don't get enjoyment out of watching them
I like to turn on Disney while we're making out. I mean, that just it gets me there. Yeah. But guys, what do you guys think about these the list? Which ones on this list are you most excited about? You most excited about Toy Story 5, Frozen 3, Zootopia 2? Well, I don't know if anybody's going to be in Anaheim, but go to the Pandora, the theme park over there in Anaheim, or Scar, the origins of the Scar. That's the one I'm excited about. Finally, justice for Scar. Hashtag justice for Scar. Let's talk about that a little bit later. But let us know what you guys think about all that good stuff, and let's talk about it some more. Maybe we'll talk about it in an upcoming We Got Your Mail. And just keep talking in the chat, guys, and tell us what you guys think. Moving on to Act 2, the final act. We're going to end it off with Act 2. We're going to do a couple of reviews. Next week, we're going to be reviewing Ant-Man. We're going to see Ant-Man earlier. So we're going to talk about that more next week after we see it. And we'll talk about it on Thursday. But today, just a little quick review. I just finished watching, Velma and the Harley Quinn special, so I'll just talk briefly on it. Tomorrow, me and Nixon are going to do a recap of The Last of Us. So tomorrow, join us tomorrow. Act 1 of the rundown is going to be in the afternoons. It's like 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. Me and Amy Newman are going to talk about entertainment news, and then we're going to cut it short. And then later on in the day, me and Nixon will come back and we'll do the second and third act, which is reviews of The Last of Us, and we'll give you a rundown. I forgot what Nixon, remind me in the chat room what we were going to run down. I think we're going to talk about. Don't worry. Well, we'll save it for tomorrow. We'll talk about that. But before we get into the final act, let's hear again from Nixon, because I love making her cringe, and with this stuff embarrasses her. So let's take a little break before we get into the second act and show you guys how you can further support the channel.
You can connect with T3 Media Studios on all of our social media platforms when you go to our Linktree. On Linktree, you can find things like our Amazon wishlist, IMDb, Instagram, TikTok, as well as our official blog at t3medias.com. When you find us on Linktree. This is your navigator, Nixon. Now let's get to the reviews.
All right, starting us off on the reviews. Okay, look, you can already tell the look on my face, Velma. I finally, this is my official binge review of Velma, the whole series as a whole. This the season or series. I'm gonna say series finale because I don't see this getting a second season. I'd be surprised. What I've told people who've asked me about this show, and guys, tell me and share in the comments if you watched this show, if you refuse to watch it, or if you have watched it. Tell me what you guys think about Velma. Here's what I have a problem with. Every episode that I've watched, there's always one joke that would floor me. That would be the most hilarious thing I've heard in a long time. I would laugh out loud. It would be crazy funny. But that's it. Just one. It would just happen once. And then the rest of the show is like, that's okay. It's kind of funny. The same reason, the feeling that Joy feels about all of animation is how I feel about Velma. It's just like, it was meh at best. Them changing the race of characters did not bother me. I don't give a damn about stuff like that. It was just the fact that it felt like they were trying to recreate the same magic of Harley Quinn on HBO Max. And they weren't doing a good job. I don't know if the same writers are on there. I don't know. But it just felt like it was too obvious that that's who they were trying to be like. Hey, the same magic and the way they brought the DC universe and made it rated R and funny. Let's try to make that same magic happen with Scooby-Doo. And it just wasn't happening. Only every episode, one joke would kill me. Everything else was like either it wasn't funny or just it was all right. The thing I suggested that would make this season or series better would be if you would keep everything the same as far as the mature jokes, the rated R-ness of it, the crazy characters that were all around the main characters, the other citizens in the town. Keep the whole atmosphere exactly the way they've done it in this show. But make the main characters, Velma, Fred, Daphne, Shaggy, make them the way they were in the original show. Not saying like keep them the same race or anything like that. No, just make them innocent. The way they were like, shucks or jinkies and stuff like that. Not let them be in on the whole, I want to be mature and curse and raunchy, like just for the sake of being dirty. I thought it would be funny if they would act exactly as goofy as they would act in the original cartoons in the 70s, the way they acted there, but they lived in a town that was modern, like, and F-bombs and stuff like that. I thought that would be funny. And everybody that I brought that suggestion up to thought, yeah, that probably would have made the show a little bit better. That's just my opinion. But the show was written by who it was written by. It is what it is.
I like.
What's going on?
Peter's comment.
What did Peter say now?
He said, "Oh, Velma, I want to marry the character, but this show can die in the fire of 1,000 suns." Right. Yeah. I refuse to watch this.
Even this very last episode, they always did these callbacks to they would make fun of how the original cartoon would be laid out. Like, she finally was about to like figure out who the villain is, and spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it, but like she knocks her glasses get knocked off, and I'm like, I lost my like boom, I lost my glasses. I hope this doesn't keep happening. And that was one of those jokes I was like, I get, but you saw it coming a mile away. You're making fun of. It was always stupid jokes like. I can't even remember. Like it was stupid jokes like that had nothing to do with trying to do a callback to the original. That would floor me. Like bats would fly through and scare the hell out of people, and the way they reacted to it was what I bust out laughing at. Not them forcing a. Remember how they used to do it this on the original show, and now we're making fun of it now. Like those.
When I walked, I mean, I it was on when you were watching.
Mm-hmm.
Several times I would be coming in and out, and I know you commented on. I don't know what episode it was because I was in and out of the room. They're running through a carnival looking.
Yeah, and they were
playing
making fun
the
of
same music in the background.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
that
they're all with them.
little callback to the
Yeah.
original. Yeah, I mean, and the way they would do it subtly would be fine, but when they would blatantly call it out, that joke was done in every episode. They even made fun of the mystery machine, but instead of Fred called it the Fred haunted hunter wagon instead of the mystery machine. Like, and you would hear someone say mystery machine in the background. You know, it's like little subtle things. It just, these jokes just did not land. So I don't have a good endorsement for this series. It wasn't funny. It wasn't done very good. It's not everybody's stuff, but there's more people who hate it than like it. I'm gonna say, if they do a season 2, I'm gonna probably pass. It just was. I finished the whole thing because I was hoping that it would get better. Like I said, some jokes would be okay. There would always just be one joke that would crush me, but the rest was just meh. So that's my feelings about Velma. It was just all right. Moving on to Harley Quinn. The Valentine's Day special just dropped, which was pretty much an episode 11. It's usually 10 episodes a season. They just threw it in at the tail end of the last season. Now, the show that gets it right, this is the show. This show gets it right, and it did not disappoint. I mean, Harley and Ivy are a couple. They're experiencing their first Valentine's Day together, and Harley is desperate trying to make this the best Valentine's it can be for Poison Ivy. This story was a situation where you have a couple that's not listening. For example, Harley is very excited about Valentine's Day. Ivy says, I don't like Valentine's Day because it's very wasteful. They kill flowers, they kill roses, they waste paper, all that stuff. What is your idea of a great Valentine's? Oh, I want it to be a big spectacle. I want this and that and the other. And then she asks her girlfriend, what do you want? I just want to chill and stay at home. So the whole episode was a metaphor of couples that aren't listening to each other. And they go through this hilarious story about Harley trying to make this the best because she loves his girlfriend so much, trying to make it the best day ever for her girlfriend, but she's not.
Harley Quinn do that all the time.
All the time, over the top, and it did not disappoint. So by the time you get to the end of this episode, you got to a point where she gives Ivy the biggest orgasm she's ever had in her life, and because she has powers that can affect people's chemistry and stuff, like she can kiss you and make you fall in love with her, stuff like that. It affects the whole town to the point where a huge finally, that orgy that we've been waiting for that almost happened in one of the last episodes in this season, where they had that secret society, the Court of Owls, when there was this huge gangbang that was about to happen. But it didn't really go. It kind of went down, but it felt like it was about to really go. We finally got to see the entire city. Oh, it went down. It went down. Like I said, I'm glad that I watched Velma first, and then I followed up with a show that actually gets it right. It was all I can say is there was a lot of love happening in the whole city, and the jokes did not disappoint. Harley Quinn always crushes it, and I can't wait to see season 4. So it's not really a Valentine's Day special. It's just an episode. They just threw an episode that's like 15 minutes longer than normal. But it was funny as hell. So you can skip Velma and go straight to Harley Quinn, the HBO Max show that actually does it right. So if you guys, let me know if you guys are watching Harley Quinn. Have you seen the holiday special? Bane is the character that I think if they were to do a spinoff, Bane is the character that's going to do it, because just like that last episode with that Court of Owls thing I was talking about, it was like I was carving up for the fuck fest. He finally gets it, has his moment, where it was really like that F fest that he was talking about in that previous episode. Oh man, it's you got to watch it. It's crazy. So Bane is the guy that you got to look out for. I won't go into too much more details on it. Everything I've pretty much talked about, you pretty much saw in the trailer anyway. But It was hilarious. I love that show. So go ahead, go watch the Harley Quinn Problematic Valentine's Day special. You won't be disappointed with it. It was pretty funny. Way better. You can skip though. All right. Think that's not it. There was something I wanted to surprise you with. Before we go, I want to do a react. We haven't done a reaction in a long time. Let me get this set up, guys. Bear with me for a second. I want to switch my camera to me. I'm gonna go full mass here. There was something that just popped off. A movie called Strays. The trailer to a movie called Strays. It's like a dog movie. And I think Jamie Foxx is in it. Let me see if I can. The trailer just dropped, and I want to get Joy's reaction to it. So let me switch the camera up. Let me pull up. Here we go. Let's see if we can watch Strays. And let me go if you guys can hear it. We're gonna watch this trailer, and then we're gonna call it. If I can get this to work.
Today is going to be the best day ever.
Let me get this full screen here.
I love sunshine. I love butterflies.
Hold on. All right, let me pause it because I think I'm starting to lag, but let me let it settle down. Start all over.
Today is going to be the best day ever. I love sunshine. I love butterflies. But more than anything, I love Doug.
Hey! Shut the fuck up! Fucking piece of shit.
That's Doug, the best owner in the world. We're playing this game called Fetch and Fuck.
Fetch!
He drops me off really far away and drives home without me. When I bring the ball back, he says, fuck. That's how I know I won the game.
Hey, honey, you ever been with an Afghan before?
I don't think so, but thank you.
Take it from me, kid. He left your ass.
No, that can't be right.
You are officially a stray.
That would mean Doug doesn't love me.
Poor little guy.
I should probably talk to him. I am a therapy dog.
Reg, you can learn how beautiful it can be when you're off the leash.
This beer is making me dizzy.
It's about to get real dizzy up in this bitch.
I'm having a great time.
This motherfucker right here. What you want? Huh, homie? You little bitch-ass friend with the motherfucking home perm and shit.
What did you just say? I would hate for this to get violent.
You a stray. You can do anything you want.
I'm going back to Doug's.
What?
Fuck, man.
And he needs to pay for what he did with the only thing he truly loves. I'm gonna bite his dick off.
Oh.
Wait, did he just say bite?
Yeah, I'm still a little drunk, but...
I said I'm gonna bite his dick off.
Oh, we gon' fuck shit up.
Motherfucker, you don't know me like that.
Big day today.
You ever humped anything before?
I wouldn't say I've humped, per se.
There you go, Red.
I'm doing good.
Tell it Gnome you're his daddy.
Hey, Gnome, I'm your father. It's good to finally meet you,
Richie.
even under these strange circumstances.
Reggie.
We're completely lost, and my little puppy paw pads are really hurting right now. So how exactly could this get worse? Holy fuck!
Oh, shit.
Guys, we've got a dick to rip off.
You don't know me like that.
What are those?
Kinda looks like food. Oh, shit. Give me a second.
You look different.
Shit, you look different too.
How so? Is it my human hands?
What about that? There you go. Come on, you were laughing during the trailer. Now, movies like that you can get into.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. See, that movie looks funny. I shouldn't have watched I saw the trailer on TikTok, but I was like, I know Joy hasn't seen it, so I'm gonna see if I can get surprised. Was that the first time you ever saw that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's the type of movie I need to take you to.
Well, anything that has, I love comedy, so
That make you want to get a dog?
no.
No. No, that's fine. All right, guys, that's the show. We're gonna cut it off real quick. I tried to keep it under 30 minutes. I failed once again. My fault, guys. I apologize for that. But thank you guys for helping us out and joining us in the live chat. I'll go each and every one of you hit the like button if you don't mind. Go to this video and just give it a thumbs up. It really does help us out. Appreciate that. Remember, the rundown will continue tomorrow. We'll just do entertainment news. Me and Amy Newman around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Around there, it should be already up, so be on the lookout for that. Then we're gonna finish the show off with me and Nixon as we recap The Last of Us. Baby, would you join us for that?
What time are you doing?
It's gonna be around The Last of Us comes on about 8 o'clock our time. I think it ends at 9. So like 9:15, 9:30.
Oh, that I can do.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not working from home tomorrow. I have to go in, but I'll be back.
All right. So maybe we'll watch it. Me, you, and Nixon will finish the show off tonight. So be on the lookout for that. The return of Amy Newman to the channel, and then later on tomorrow we'll do the reviews portions of it and our rundown third act for tomorrow's show. So be on the lookout for those guys. Appreciate you guys in the chat and talking with us and helping us out and keeping it live and keeping it funny. And until next time, guys, have a good one. If you want to find me, you can go to Chris W. Fagan on all social media and just say hi, say what's up, send me some topics, anything you want us to talk about on the show. What about you, baby? If people want to reach out to you, how can they do so?
Instagram is Scrub Hat Some More by Joy, and I have TikTok that's Viola Fagan.
Yep, damn right, it's Viola Fagan. That's right. Put a ring on it. Until next time, guys. Well, I appreciate you, and as always, have a good one, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Guys, that's the end of this episode of The Rundown. Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share. This really does help us out. And click here or here. Thanks for watching.